What's up everybody, my name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, crypto universe. Today is Wednesday, October 25th. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 micro-cap gaming altcoins. Now, why are we talking about these micro-cap gaming altcoins? Well, obviously, if we are going to experience a huge adoption between Web3 gaming, one cryptocurrency, when blockchain gaming becomes basically the new meta, then you will see that these micro-cap altcoins will definitely skyrocket in price and could possibly give you even 100 to 1,000x returns. Now, this is just my opinion, and also this is just entertainment. So keep this in mind, this is not financial advice. You have to do your own due diligence before investing in any of these tokens. So with that said, before we begin, you need to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So we're going to focus on micro-cap altcoins. Why are we focusing on micro-caps? Because if you focus on the bigger market cap altcoins for gaming, then you may not have as much maximum returns. But keep in mind, for even large market cap altcoins, it's still pretty undervalued considering that's only in the hundreds of millions. But we're going to be looking a lot deeper, a lot lower into the market caps, mainly into less than 50 billions to even tens of millions. So let's keep that in mind. So let's focus on the first gaming altcoin that is considered a micro-cap. Now, this one is something that I'm actually delighted to talk about because I think this is actually a cool game. It's called DOGA. Now, DOGA, I heard about this over a year ago. Since then, we've kind of seen the price fall quite a bit. It used to be close to around 40 cents. Now it's literally 0.007 cents. So that is crazy how far this token has fallen. But again, we're talking about once the gaming bull market narrative does come back, you're going to see major returns on this. But overall, in the past year, we've seen this fall 97%. Now, with the market cap being around $2 million and its fully diluted market cap being around 7 million, we have to actually look at the overall chart. This was something that I found really surprising in the market cap. Now, if you see here, notice that when I change this from the price right here where it was 40 cents to right now around 0.007. And then with the market cap, literally, it's been kind of strange. I've never seen this with any other token based on CoinMarketCap's website. But around March of 2023, it's been holding a market cap of around 2 million, even dipped as low as around 1.4 million back in June. But I think that right now it's holding steady. I think it's trying to find its place. And there's, I think, a reason for that. Now, when we look at their actual Twitter page, they ended up having some races that were tech launches that allowed people to participate getting their dogs to race. And so apparently 75,000 races were completed. It does not share how many users were playing this game, but I just want to share with you how many races were completed. Now, the reason I think this is a really cool game is because, as you can see right here, there are different ways you can play this game. And from what I'm seeing here, it looks like it's going to be based on a mobile ad game, not so much a desktop game. So what's really interesting is that right on here, you're seeing that someone's training their corgi or their dog to be better, stronger, more efficient. Why is that? Why are people training their dogs or dogamies in the DOGA Academy? Well, potentially it could be because there are races with other people. Like we said, there are people actually taking their dogs and racing against other individuals. So you have to choose your own pet. But as you can see here, I think this is really simple and fun. It's just a race. Another clip is this one. So all the courses are very different. Again, this is really cute because it's a dog course. So you can see that the dogs either have to push, go around different poles, but basically they're racing from beginning to end. And that's what's really cool about this game that really attracted me. And right now you can see that there are people trying to reach the better ranks of their competitors. This is something that I find really fun if it is on a mobile app, because you can literally go around the world and play on your phone and you can earn the native token as a payment system. So this is, again, one of those free to play or maybe play to earn games. Now, I don't know if it's a free to play game, but nonetheless, this is something that I think is something really beneficial back to the token itself. For around $0.007, that's a really great risky investment. Well, in a way, it's high risk, but again, it's high reward as well. You put $100 in this, you may get really great returns afterwards. But again, you have to be very careful because This has to come back in the narrative of crypto gaming. If crypto gaming does not come back in its narrative, then you will not see any of these tokens come back to their all-time high levels. Keep in mind, this supply of tokens, of DOGA tokens, is around 1 billion. So that is quite a bit of tokens. But again, the market cap is very small, 2 million. So if this game even reaches into the tens of millions, then this token will definitely reach back at its all-time high levels. When we look at that market cap of around, say, 0.007 cents, we can see that the market cap still hovers around 2 million. So again, I think we could definitely reach those returns if we were to go back there. Now, let's not waste any time. Let's talk about the very second crypto gaming token. Now, this MicroCap is the AURY token. Now, the AURY token is currently sitting at around 43 cents at the time of this recording. Over a year ago, actually over 2 years ago, we saw that this token has dropped substantially over those 2 years, from 2022 up until now. It's fallen 96%, which is kind of crazy. Again, a great opportunity to be a part of something. The fully diluted market cap is 43 million. That means there are VCs or investors that have invested in this game. And again, they have a vesting token schedule, which when their tokens are released, maybe they'll sell their tokens, but at this time, I don't think they would sell their tokens because, this is just my opinion, but I don't think they would sell their tokens just because they would be selling at a loss. So they're probably gonna wait for the next bull market to happen for crypto gaming. Now, we gotta look at the token supply, very small supply, only 100 million of these tokens. Now, in terms of the market cap over that year, yes, when it did visit those all-time high levels, roughly around $24, that market cap was roughly around $141 million, okay? Now that we're sitting at 43 cents, we're sitting at that market cap of around 7 million. Could we revisit those levels of around over 100 million? It's quite possible, but when it does, you can see that this price of this token, because it's a micro cap, is going to do really well. Now, when we go over to their Twitter page, they are updating their Twitter page. They actually consistently update their fans, their followers on what's going on, and they actually have developed a game. This is a new thing that's coming out in November of 2023, and this is something that's called the Seekers of Token. And the way that the gameplay works is basically you get to play these characters on a platform. It kind of reminds me of World of Warcraft a little bit, but you can also buy these NFTs. Now, the NFTs right now you can buy on Magic Eden. And these characters allow you to have an avatar within the game. And I don't know if you've noticed, but they've actually updated the artwork. Now, it used to be that these artworks used to literally just be a square, but now they've extended it to be kind of a rectangle shape because they've extended the body artwork. They're showing a little bit more detail down below. So this is something that's new, and I think they're going to upgrade the artwork pretty soon. When you talk about the gameplay, they have something that they've integrated, which is called Sync Space, that allows you to connect your Solana wallet with Twitter, Arbitrum, Discord, and Google. Because the purpose of this is to bridge Web3, which is what the game is built on, into the Web2 world, which is like using all these other platforms such as Google and Twitter, also known as X. And the way that it works is once you play or connect your AURY Solana wallet to these devices with Sync Space, then you can basically integrate the Web2 world and sync it with your multi-chain or on-chain data with your AURY avatar. So I don't know if that makes any sense at all. It's really complex, but it's really cool because right now we need to see the Web2 and Web3 adoption happen. Why not use something like this to sync it all together? So this is really cool, and I think people should keep their eye out on the AURY token. Again, only 43 cents at the time of this recording. And again, we could see levels reaching back up to that once we reach the bull market for crypto gaming. Now let's talk about the very last token. This is the more high risky token, and this is called DeFi Kingdoms, also known as the Jewel token. Now the Jewel token right now is sitting around 10 cents. It used to be around $22, which is absolutely nuts. Now its market cap at the time of this recording is around 7 million. Its fully diluted market cap, not too far off, it's around $12 million. Now, let's go ahead and look at the overall market cap over that past year. Now, you can see here that it used to have a market cap of around 21 million. Could it reach up to that point? I think realistically it could. I think that's a realistic market cap for this game to come back to, but we don't know because, again, this game is built on a totally different blockchain. What does that actually mean? Now, when we go over here to the top 10 blockchain games by volume on October 23rd, you can see that DeFi Kingdoms is one of those top games that have reached that volume stage. Now, what I meant earlier around a different blockchain Now DeFi Kingdoms is built on a subchain with an Avalanche. Now if you don't know Avalanche is kind of like a blockchain where you can build subchains within that blockchain. So it's mini blockchains within a blockchain, if that makes any sense. But that allows DeFi Kingdoms to run its own database. In fact, DeFi Kingdoms was the only thing that was kind of helping its other predecessor, its other blockchain, in terms of its volume, and it completely left that blockchain. I'm not even going to name it because it's totally not worth it. But keep in mind, that's really cool, and it continues to rock that radar in terms of top 5 RPG games. And right now it's second place. So you can see that their daily active users are pretty active, and really it's getting a lot of volume consistently to this day, even in the bear market. When you go over to DApp Radar, it's second in terms of its ranked position in terms of all top blockchain games across all chains, all the different blockchains out there. So that's really cool. And now something that's new and developed is called Void Hunt Mad Boar. And what this game basically, it kind of looks like this, right? And this is what the UI UX feeling is like. I just want to show this specific trailer that was released 2 months ago that allows you to see if this game is something that could be interested in playing. Like, will people actually play this game? To me, I always want to look at the game to see if it's actually interesting, because if I like how it looks, like how it feels, then most likely other people will too, and most likely that means there's more daily active users, more volume, and also that will reflect really well on the token. So this is the Jewel token, right? It's 10 cents, again, a huge microcap, could have major gains. So as a conclusion and statement to kind of wrap this video up, DeFi Kingdoms right now I think is one of the high riskier bets. And then with AURY token, I think it's a little bit more safer. I think there's a lot more promise. AURY and their team go to different conferences and different events. They meet up with different people, and they actually continue to release the game continuously to their users. And I think they're just improving. That's why they're creating new narratives, new storylines. And in terms of DOGA is a much riskier altcoin as well. But again, I think because it's so fun and so festive, again, we've seen what happens with dogs or dog-themed cryptocurrencies such as Shiba Inu and also Dogecoin. But now that we have something like this within a game, this could do really well in terms of a return. And if you want to buy DOGA, you can actually look down below here, and the only place you can actually buy it is Gate.io. So keep in mind, when you go to that website on Gate.io, it's really risky because Gate.io is not really a regulated crypto exchange. It's a centralized exchange, but I've heard some really weird stories around it, meaning people have sent their funds there and they weren't able to get it out. But again, it's really risky when you send it to an exchange like that. So just keep that in mind when you buy these tokens. And if you ever want to look for the token address, it's right here in case you want to get it, which this one is located on Tezos. So with that said, now you've heard my conclusion and statement around these 3 gaming tokens. Keep in mind, these are high risk, high reward tokens because they have such small micro caps. But again, if you risk, you may lose all your money, but at the same time, you could get substantially huge rewards. That's why I say never invest more than what you're willing to lose, because sometimes spending just only $100 is worth just enough for that risk. But again, you're only risking $100. Spending $1,000 or multi-thousands is absolutely something that is not recommended. Even other YouTubers wouldn't say that as well. So don't spend your life savings on here. And sometimes even $100 is a lot of money for people, especially if you're not in the United States. So don't risk all that money if it's not worth it for you. So with that said, these are just my opinions, just my thoughts. Do not do what I say. Do not follow anything as if it's financial advice. This is just supposed to be educational and informative for you. So with that said, let me know down below in the comments what other gaming altcoins we should review on this channel, and we'll cover it in our next video. And as always, be sure to like up the button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls, both buy and sell orders on NFTs and cryptocurrencies, especially within crypto gaming. Till then, see you guys, girls, next time.